Working with animals and children is perilous, is a word I don't often use, but I'm glad it's still in my dictionary. I'm okay actually with the animals and most of the humans. The most unpredictable thing in this show is Tara, Palmer, Doodah, what's it?
Well, once again,
very good.
Well done, Gambler.
It's a bit of a poo.
Oh no, he's all right, I think, Tara.
I think it's you.
Okay, once again, our dogs will be tested on how well they cope. I'm fine, thank you, with that side of things.
And I don't know how we can get her trained up to be a little bit more obedient, but at the moment it's not working, so it's quite tricky. For some reason she's taken on the form of a dog, and increasingly week by week she is becoming a woofer.
10 celebrities have taken on the challenge of turning 10 scary, not scary as her though.
And by the end of the show, I'm guessing that she probably will be taken away and put in kennels, because if you watch the programme you'll know that I'm not talking bananas here. She has been woofing. She woofs about every 10 words at the start. It's every other word now. I think it's unfair to say the dogs have been enjoying Tara's behind. It's a dog in particular that has been enjoying Tara's behind. Dougal spends most of his waking hours up Tara's skirt, sniffing around. I think secretly she puts treats up there because she likes it. But she denies that, and I think it will take an investigation of very intimate proportions to find out the truth behind it. Dougal, I think, will now go off, hopefully, and live happily ever after with Brian, but I think Tara should have visiting rights because it's a beautiful thing to see those two in action, if a little bit smutty. I think the toughest challenge for our celebrities has been the dancing. A, because most of them can't dance. Well, you wouldn't, of course, Camilla Darragh can dance, but most of them can't dance anyway. They've got 2 left feet. And the dogs aren't necessarily John Travolta's of the canine form. I think they'd all say the canine dancing to try and get it really substantial has been quite difficult. I can't possibly have favourites in my position because I am obviously completely neutral. I think there have been, do you know what, if it's the total underdog you're rooting for, we've had about 3, 4 or 5 dogs who really sort of didn't get to grips with what they were meant to do but just had a whale of a time. So you could say, wouldn't it be nice that one of those complete losers, obviously I mean that in the nicest possible way, complete loser woofers actually came through and won the competition. I would definitely adopt a dog, and the whole series has made me even more fond of dogs than I was before. I said to the producer in my interview that I was mildly allergic to dogs, so they made me go and be licked by about 15 different dogs before the show. But actually, I'm definitely not allergic to dogs, and I've definitely grown to love the species even more than I did before. So when the time comes and there's room in my house for a dog to do its business all over the place, and my children are a bit older and they won't eat it because my daughter does have a habit of eating things that look like that, I would definitely adopt a dog. The fact is they're all doing the best they can, and they love the dogs, which is the only thing that really matters, and a lot of them, touch wood, are going home to the celebrities' homes. So they'll live in luxury with gold taps and paparazzi on the doorstep, which I guess is what every dog wants.